This is Brandon at Wilson Strength coming at you with another muscle growth video for 2025. This is a home workout program for everyone, all the way from beginners to intermediates. If you don't have gym equipment or you only have access to a few things like a home gym or a neighborhood gym, you can use dumbbells, bands, body weights for this workout. It's a really great workout for everybody. If you like the new setup, if you're a returning viewer, please smash the like button. If you want to see more muscle growth videos for 2025, please subscribe. Please drop a comment below if you want to see a certain type of video. I'm actually making this video from a previous comment. I also have a bunch of free programs on my channel and coming out with a future app. So please stay tuned for the rest of the video. I want to start off with some keys for success for this home workout plan. And then the first key involves reps in reserve and training to failure. You've probably heard of this before. Training to failure is pretty popular in the fitness industry right now, but it is important, especially for beginners and intermediates. People who don't really train to failure often or maybe never have are always stopped. A lot of people stop 3 to 5 reps short of what they can actually achieve. And just for context, training to failure is training to where the muscle cannot complete another rep. So for instance, if you are doing a bicep curl and you're doing curls, and towards the end of your set, as the curls get more difficult, the reps slow down. And then eventually, as you try to bring the weight up, you are no longer able to bring that weight up. It fails at some point and you can't complete the lift. That's what failure training is. I want you guys to get used to it. So that way, as you develop from beginner and intermediate, it can be a useful tool for you guys moving forward. Just be careful with failure training because it can cause a ton of fatigue, joint pain, muscle soreness. All this comes along with training. Obviously, you just don't want to overdo it. The second key to success, guys, is about rep ranges. You should be training anywhere from 5 to 25 reps for most of your sets, for most workouts. The reason why this is because anywhere below 5 sets, you're not getting enough muscle hypertrophy, enough growth. Not to say that reps of 4 or 3 aren't going to help you gain muscle. They definitely will. They'll help you gain strength as well. But the lower reps you do, usually, obviously, you need heavier weights to do those. So they could cause more fatigue, more risk for injury, that sort of thing. That's why I recommend 5 to 20 or 25 reps for most of your sets. And then anything above 20 or 25 reps, it gets to be an issue, whereas you're failing on a cardiovascular level, like you're getting tired, physically tired, like cardio tired, you're huffing and puffing, you no longer can do any more reps just because it's like you just did a sprint and you're tired and you want to finish the set. So you finish the set, whereas you probably could have got 3 to 5 more reps. It's just very difficult to be able to do more than 20 to 25 reps without getting, pretty tired. The third key to success for this one is to manage your fatigue and muscle soreness. Now, as a beginner, you might not be able to train well enough or effectively enough to get a lot of fatigue, to get a lot of soreness. That's why I want you guys to be training to failure so you can kind of realize that. But the frequency of this training is going to be based off of your fatigue and soreness levels. So if you do a workout per se, and then it's a really intense workout, you train most of your sets to failure, and the next day you're just really sore, you're really beat up, you don't have the same energy level, you don't feel like you can go in and do another workout at a high level, then you need to take a rest day. This home workout plan, you can do 2 to 6 times per week. Obviously, if you're doing it twice a week, you're going to have plenty of time to rest in between. You shouldn't have run into many of these issues. And if you're doing it 5 or 6 times a week, you may need some rest days because you're doing the workout so often. The good thing about this workout plan is it's a full body workout. So you're hitting each muscle group every day. And usually full body workouts, since you're splitting up a lot of the volume across the week, across multiple workouts, and you're not doing an extreme amount of sets. Like if you do a push-pull leg workout, you're doing, 30 sets of chest in a single day. This is spreading out your volume over the entire week. So it kind of prevents you from getting too fatigued, getting too sore. But if you are getting sore, if you are getting fatigued, please listen to those signals. Take a rest day. Once you feel your muscles, once they're not sore anymore, and you feel you're ready to go to hit another workout and you have the same strength levels and the same ability to take on that workout, that's when you should get back in, and that's when you should do another workout. Basically, every time you train, once you're recovered enough to train again, that's when you should train again. The last key for success for this home workout plan is about protein. Oh my God, protein. Everybody talks about protein. Well, it's very important for muscle growth. you need to be getting at least 1 gram per pound of your body weight. So if you're 140 pounds, you need 140 grams of protein. If you're 200 pounds, you need 200 grams of protein. If you have any questions on protein, you don't know where your protein sources are, you don't even know a general thing about protein, please watch my last video that I posted. It's all about protein mistakes that you're making daily, things that you can fix, which will definitely cause you to gain more muscle, get better recovery, and just get better results from your workouts. So, all right, guys, getting into the program, like I said, it's a home workout program that you can do 2 to 6 times per week. The reason why I say you can do it only twice per week is that's for beginners, for people that haven't started their fitness journey yet. Obviously, we're working out from home, so we don't have gym equipment. We maybe are in a neighborhood gym or a home gym where we only have bands, dumbbells, limited stuff. So that's kind of the idea here. Set your goals, start doing it. If you, especially at the beginning of your fitness journey, start doing this workout program twice a week and slowly ramp up to 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, 6 times a week, until you're going to the gym almost every day, or not to the gym, but doing your home workout every day. And then once you progress and start doing this workout plan 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, and you get experience under your belt, maybe a few months, maybe even a year, then you can consider, getting a gym membership, going to the gym, because those machines, the weights, being able to progressive overload the workouts is going to lead to more muscle growth over time. So definitely consider getting a gym membership at some point, but please, don't be in that camp that's all or nothing, where it's like, well, if I'm not going to the gym 6 times a week, then I'm just not going to go at all. That's just not a great idea. Please use this home workout program. Even if you can only do it twice a week, it's much better than not going to the gym at all. And you'll be surprised at what kind of gains you can get just from going twice a week. So the focus for this is, balance, strength, and muscle development for beginners and intermediates. The duration of the workout, anywhere between 60, 75 minutes, depending on how long you're resting. But like we said, frequency, we want to perform this workout 2 to 6 times per week, depending on recovery and our goals. For progression, you want to gradually increase reps, sets, and weight over time as you get stronger. Now, you don't have to do all 3 at once. Like, I did one workout with 3 sets of 20 reps with 20-pound dumbbells. Next week, I have to do 4 sets of 30 reps with 40-pound dumbbells. That's not how it works. Progressive overload is very, very slow. It may take weeks at a time. If you're a beginner, it's going to happen a lot faster. But basically, the 2 ways you progressive overload is every week or 2, or whenever you're feeling stronger and ready to go, you increase the weight that you're using by 2.5, 5 pounds, maybe 10 pounds, depending on if it's a heavy compound lift. If it's an isometric lift, probably just increase it by 2.5 to 5 pounds. And if once you do that over time, it's like a graph, like a stock market graph, where it gradually increases over time. There's some flat periods where we're not progressing, but then there's other periods where we are progressing. So don't get confused. Progressive overload isn't only by how much weight you can add to the bar, add to the lift. It is also about reps. So if you do a set of push-ups and you do 11 reps on one workout, and then 2 weeks later, you're able to get 12 reps of push-ups, then you've successfully progressive overload. And that's what you want to focus on. Progressive overload is one of the most important things when it comes to gaining muscle over time. Otherwise, you stay stagnated and kind of stay in the same place for a long period of time. You'll see gym people go to the gyms for 3 or 4 years, and, they really look the same over time, which is fine, because you're staying in a fitness level and you're staying in shape. But really, most of us want to make progress and look better over time. So you want a progressive overload. It's a very important key there. And for equipment options, this can be adapted for body weight. If you have any resistance bands or dumbbells, or maybe some free weights or something like that, sandbags even, it can be better or easier to progressive overload. If you have a neighborhood gym with some limited equipment, this is kind of the idea for you. So getting into it, I want you guys to warm up for 5 or 10 minutes, some light cardio, maybe jumping jacks, jogging, cycling, whatever you like to do. Just get warmed up, do some dynamic stretches, like body weight squats, swing your legs around, swing your arms around, just kind of get loose, get warmed up. So that way, when you're getting into your first sets, you're not cold or kind of feeling creaky or just not ready to go. So, that'll take you 5 to 10 minutes for the warm up. And then once you get into the workout routine, it'll probably take you about 60 to 75 minutes, depending on how long you're resting. I recommend you rest at least 45 seconds to about 90 seconds. You can rest up to 120 seconds if you're doing really intense sets and you're doing everything to failure and you're huffing and puffing. Don't go back and do another set if you're cardiovascularly not ready. If you're breathing hard and you're like, oh boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the right amount of reps on this set, then you need to be resting a little bit longer to where you're ready to go, you feel strong again, and you definitely know you can complete another set. So the first thing we're doing on here on the workout routine is push-ups. Obviously, push-ups are going to hit your chest, shoulders, and triceps. We're going to do 3 sets of 20 reps. And again, depending on your fitness level, you can adjust the amount of sets, you can adjust the amount of reps. The thing with push-ups is you can do them on your toes, you can do them on a box. If you are unable to do regular push-ups or if you can't do at least 5 push-ups, I recommend doing push-ups from your knees. They're a little bit easier. And then over time, as you get better at push-ups, you can go to doing regular push-ups and, maybe even some more difficult variations of push-ups that you see on other people's videos and channels and stuff like that. After your push-ups, I want you guys to do pull-ups and rows. Obviously, pull-ups. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you're not going to be able to do pull-ups. But a lot of the times you can get access to a pull-up bar. If you can't do pull-ups, you need to be doing rows, like bent over rows. Now, this will usually require a dumbbell or bands or some kind of weight. Now, guys, don't get so involved that you think you need dumbbells, you think you need bands. You have heavy objects around your house. I know this sounds pretty rudimentary, but you can literally bend over and do a row with cement blocks, water jugs, sandbags. There's a lot of other things that you can be lifting at your house. It doesn't have to have a set weight as long as you're doing it within or with the right rep ranges, and it's causing you difficulty to do the set, and you're getting towards failure at the end of the set. Then it's going to help you out. So do either pull-ups if you can, and or rows, which you can see a video of it linked here for bent over rows. After that, I want you guys to be doing lunges and or squats. You can do both if you want more leg development, or you can choose one or the other, whichever you prefer. If you don't have any additional weight and you're very proficient at doing body weight squats, you can do tons of reps. Then I recommend doing lunges because they're slightly, I think they're more difficult at body weight. And again, you can put weight, you can add weight to this, whatever you have around your house, you can carry that while doing your lunges or squats. But do 3 sets of 18 reps per leg if it's lunges, or 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps if it's squats. After that, we're going to hit a shoulder workout. So this is our delts. We're going to do 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps of lateral raises. Now, obviously, you might need bands or dumbbells for this, but like I said, you can use other objects around your house, and you're going to do lateral raises out to the side for your delts. And then for your biceps, after that, you're going to do 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps of bicep curls. Obviously, everybody knows what a curl is. You can do it with bands. Obviously, you might need some weights or something laying around the house to be able to curl. After that, we want to work on our triceps. So obviously, the front of the arm is the bicep, back of the arm is triceps. 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Now this, you can do body weight dips. Dips are really good for tricep growth. You can put yourself up against a bench or a table and put your feet out in front of you, prop them up on a bench to make it more difficult, or just put them on the ground, and you can do dips that way. Those will hit your triceps. They're a great tricep workout. Or you could take bands and do tricep extensions where you're pressing down or possibly pressing overhead. If you have dumbbells, you'll have to press overhead because obviously pressing dumbbells in a downward motion is not going to do anything for your triceps. So after that, after the triceps, we want to hit our rear delts. So obviously we did our side delts. Our front delts got hit with the push-ups, and now we're going to do our rear delts. So that's 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Now you can hit your rear delts with bands by doing face pulls. Obviously you have a pulley system that's going to make it a lot easier, but bands work great. You can do either face pulls, or if you can't do face pulls, you can do reverse flies with a band. If you only have dumbbells, you can lay face down on a bench and do reverse flies that way. You guys with a home workout, you got to get a little bit creative. After that, after the rear delts, we're going to hit a chest isometric workout. Obviously, we did chest earlier on the push-ups, but I want you guys just to do 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps of chest flies, pec flies, and that's where you're bringing the weight in from the front. You can do that with bands as well, or if you have a bench and some weights, you can lay on the bench and do flies. After the chest flies, we're going to do calves. So three sets of 15 to 20 reps on calf raises. And calf raises are super easy. One of the workouts that you can always do without weights or, well, it might get difficult without weights after a time if you get strong, but you can literally just walk up to a curb or any elevated surface where you can get your heel at a lowered position, and do calf raises that way. That's a great, calf exercise. Easy to get calf growth that way. Hamstrings afterwards, since our lunges and squats are mostly quad dominated, we need to do some stuff for our hamstrings. They might be a little bit difficult to do without any type of equipment, but we're going to do 3 sets of 8 to 15 reps. We're going to do straight leg deadlifts. Now, this is what I recommend if you have no equipment. Just get something that's decently heavy from home. You'll just practice with a few different items. You can hold it up to your chest, keep your legs straight, and then bend over all the way down. Stretch the hamstrings in the back and do straight leg deadlifts. Or if you have bands or some kind of limited machines, or you could try to figure out how to set this up another way, you can do hamstring curls where you're actually curling your heel to your butt. And those are 2 good exercises for hamstring growth from home. Like I said, unfortunately, it's a little bit difficult to train your hamstrings without a machine, but you got to do what you got to do. After hamstrings, I want you guys to be hitting your abs. 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, do crunches, leg raises, any of those ab workouts that you see online or on other videos. As long as you're getting a really robust stimulus in your abs, you can feel them contracting afterwards. They feel really tight and really pumped, then you're getting a good ab workout. And then this obviously for guys, you don't have to do this. For women, you're probably going to do more of this. Do a glute workout at the end, 3 sets of 8 to 15 reps, hip thrusts or glute bridges. There's plenty of glute workouts online that you can do with bands and body weight and all that kind of stuff. So you can check that out. Women, ladies, obviously you want to probably preference your lower body. So you're going to do more sets of glutes if you like. And all these workouts here, you can preference it to your training style or what muscle groups you're trying to bring up. When it comes to men, most guys are trying to improve their lats, their delts, their arms, stuff like that. That's going to make them appear aesthetically more pleasing. So you can add volume, you can add sets, you can add reps, you can even add workouts if you want, to the muscle groups that you want to bring up the most, which, for men, a lot of times are your shoulders, your arms, and your chest. And for women, a lot of the times it's the lower body, hamstrings, glutes, hip abductors, inner thigh, quads. So definitely add on sets, definitely add volume if that's what you're looking for, and add volume for any lagging muscle groups or groups that you're trying to bring up. And then at the end of the workout, I just want you guys to do a quick cool down, 5 to 10 minutes, some static stretches for your major muscle groups, stuff that you learned in high school. You can check out any kind of stretching videos. It's not necessary, but it's a good thing to do to kind of cool down and stretch your muscles out. So that way you're making sure you're staying healthy. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got a lot out of it. I would love for you guys to start your fitness journey and start your home workout plan. Just start doing it 2 days a week and try to ramp up to more 4 or 5 times a week. And then once you are accomplishing that, then please consider getting a gym membership. It'll just help you gain more muscle over the time. It'll help you get more fit, more lean, help you burn some more fat. Obviously, if you can't get to the gym, this is still a great option. You can increase the intensity. You can progressive overload with weight by buying some weights and dumbbells or finding stuff around your house to lift. You can also use bands as well, but over time, bands will become ineffective for you, and you'll need something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, there's a future app coming out, so please subscribe if you want to get access to that. It's really far down the line, but please get in early. I have free programs on my channel, so check out the links, click on the links, go to the programs, start doing them. Tell me what you think about them. Comment below. Please check out my other videos. I have other workout plans for intermediate to advanced lifters as well. I have my own workout plan that I'm going to be doing for 2025 on there, so please check out that video. Please share with your friends. It helps out the channel a ton just to get more clicks, more views. Like I said, please subscribe, please comment, progressive overload the like button, smash that like button down there. It does a big deal. There's going to be more videos coming soon, guys. So please stay tuned. And my name is Brandon, and this has been Wilson Strength.